Listen to me right now. You're sitting there scrolling through your life, watching everybody else win while you're stuck in the same place you were last year. And you know what? It's not because you're not talented. It's not because you're not smart enough. It's because you're still carrying yesterday's pain into today's opportunity. You're dragging that toxic relationship, that failed business, that rejection letter, that betrayal. You're dragging it all with you like it's some kind of badge of honor. But let me tell you something. That weight you're carrying, it's not making you stronger. It's making you slower. Every morning you wake up, you've got a choice. You can either be a prisoner of your past or an architect of your future. And I'm here to tell you that your past does not define your future unless you let it. Those tears you cried last night, they watered the seeds of your comeback. That rejection you faced, it was redirection towards something greater. But you'll never see it if you keep looking backwards. The richest place on earth isn't the diamond mines of Africa or the oil fields of the Middle East. It's the graveyard. Because in the graveyard, you'll find dreams that were never pursued, businesses that were never started, books that were never written, and songs that were never sung. Don't let your dreams die inside you. Your past was preparation, not your destination. Now let's talk about discipline. Because everybody wants to be rich, but nobody wants to be disciplined. You want the mansion, but you don't want the midnight hours. You want the success, but you don't want the sacrifice. You want the body, but you don't want the workout. You want the mental peace, but you don't want to cut off the toxic people who keep disturbing your peace. Let me break this down for you. Discipline is doing what needs to be done when it needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Especially when you don't feel like doing it. You think the millionaires got rich by sleeping in? You think the champions got their titles by skipping practice? You think the legends built their legacy by being comfortable? No. They understood that discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Your alarm goes off at 5 a.m. That's discipline testing you. You're tired, but you've got work to do. That's discipline calling you. You want to quit, but you've got people counting on you. That's discipline building you. And here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. You don't need motivation every single day. You need discipline. Motivation is what gets you started. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation fades away. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. 1 push-up today, 2 tomorrow. That's discipline. 1 page written today, 2 pages tomorrow. That's discipline. Building your empire, your health. Let's talk about it. Because you can't make millions from a hospital bed. You can't build an empire when your body is breaking down. You're eating poison and wondering why your life feels toxic. You're not sleeping, you're not moving, you're not drinking water, and then you're surprised when you've got no energy to chase your dreams. Your body is not just a vehicle, it's your first business. It's your primary investment. It's your primary investment. It's your primary world. It's your first world. And if you're not taking care of it, everything else will crumble. I don't care how busy you are. You've got time to eat right. I don't care how stressed you are. You've got time to move your body. 20 minutes a day. That's all I'm asking. 20 minutes to walk, to stretch, to breathe, to remind yourself that you're alive and you've got work to do. And your mental health, man, that's where the real battle is won or lost. You can have all the money in the world, but if your mind is a prison, you're still broke. Depression isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you've been strong for too long without asking for help. Anxiety isn't a character flaw. It's your mind telling you that something needs to change. And you know what takes real courage? Admitting you need support. Talking to someone. Seeing that therapist. Reading that book. Meditating for 10 minutes. These aren't luxuries. These are necessities for anyone trying to build something meaningful. Let me tell you about the poverty mindset that's keeping you broke. You think rich people are lucky? You think they just stumbled into wealth? No, they think different. While you're saying, I can't afford it, they're asking, how can I afford it? While you're spending money to look rich, they're investing money to become rich. You're buying shoes and chains, trying to impress people who don't even care about you, while wealthy people are buying assets that appreciate in value. The difference between being rich and being broke is not just money, it's mindset. Rich people see opportunities where poor people see obstacles. Rich people take calculated risks, while poor people stay comfortable in their struggle. Rich people invest in themselves first. They buy books, courses, experiences that make them better. Poor people invest in things that make them look better. And I'm not talking about the money in your bank account right now. I'm talking about the abundance in your mindset. You could give a rich-minded person nothing, and they'll build something. You could give a poor-minded person everything, and they'll lose it all. Start thinking like an investor. Every dollar is a soldier in your army. Where are you sending your soldiers? To build your future or to entertain your present? Your financial freedom starts with your mental freedom. Stop thinking like a consumer and start thinking like a creator. Life is going to hit you. I promise you that. It's going to knock you down so hard you'll forget which way is up. You're going to face betrayal from people you trusted. You're going to face failure when you thought you did everything right. You're going to face moments where giving up seems like the smartest option. But here's what separates the legends from the forgotten. Legends get up. They don't stay down. They don't stay in that dark place. They use the pain as fuel. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every breakdown is breaking you open for a breakthrough. You think you failed too many times? Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before creating the light bulb. You think you're too old? Colonel Sanders was 65 when he started KFC. You think you're too young? Mark Zuckerberg was 19 when he started Facebook. You think you don't have enough education? Richard Branson dropped out of school. You think you've got too many problems? Oprah was born into poverty, abused, and told she'd amount to nothing. Your excuses are not unique. Your willingness to push through them is what makes you different. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Your journey is yours. Your pace is yours. Your success is yours. But you've got to want it. You've got to be willing to outwork, outlast, and outlearn everyone who doubted you. So what are you going to do right now? Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready, because you'll never feel ready. That business idea you've been sitting on for 3 years, are you going to take the first step today? That toxic relationship that's draining your energy, are you going to have the hard conversation today? That dream body you keep talking about, are you going to start with one healthy meal today? That book you want to write, are you going to write one paragraph today? It's a series of small decisions made consistently that compound over time. It's choosing discipline over comfort. It's choosing growth over gossip. It's choosing investment over entertainment. It's choosing your future over your fears. You've got to become obsessed with your vision. I mean obsessed. You've got to see it when you close your eyes. You've got to want it more than you want to sleep. You've got to be willing to be misunderstood, criticized, laughed at, and doubted, and still keep going. Because on the other side of your pain is your purpose. On the other side of your struggle is your strength. On the other side of your sacrifice is your success. But you've got to go through it. You can't go around it. So I'm asking you right now, what's the one thing you're going to commit to changing in your life today? And why is today the day you finally stop making excuses?